surge of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. On the Colts sideline, that's head coach Shane Steichen. His guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season, now facing their first road test here. His counterpart on the opposing sideline, Texans head coach DeMeco Ryan. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They're going to throw out of the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
He's going to run for it. Decent gain here, but short of the first. And their quarterback ready to take over once again. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Taylor again. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They go again with Taylor. Escapes a defender. He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. This time it's a passing play. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They have it on 2nd and short. They give to Taylor, right side. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. They get an even 10 on that play. Working now from the gun. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get out the way that he has. Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That one nabbed by Warren. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a second quarter lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. Colts ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. They go play action on first down. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. No repeat success of that last run, so only is able to get back to the line on this play. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Second and 10.
Looking in the air here. Finds the in route, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And this one kicks out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but a tough spot now after a massive loss. Colts headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The Colts are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. To the air now on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Running right. This is Taylor. He's forward. Gets a couple of yards. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. We'll air it out on 3rd. We'll check it down to Taylor. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 1st and 10 from the 43. Zone read, handoff to Taylor. He dodged the tackle. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Option give to Taylor. He takes it down to the 33. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the 1st. Throwing from the gun here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
We've got a timeout. Somebody hurt on that last play, Brock. That is tight end Tyler Warren, who's in need of some attention. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Taylor again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule.
Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the Texans have recovered it.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, yeah, season. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort that...
Colts ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. A throw here on first. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. We've got a timeout. Somebody hurt on that last play, Brock. That is tight end Tyler Warren, who's in need of some attention. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Taylor trying to run for this first. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. 1st and 10 from the 43. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. They've set it downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Colts.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Colts down by only 3. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And keep saying share screens
You get this guy to the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Keeps it on the option here. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts have taken the lead late.
1st start, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 1 fumble. Defense needs a stop.
Colts headed
Come on.
back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They have the ball back, but that lead now cut down to a single point, Brock. They want to run out that clock if they can, but above all else, they got to take care of that football.
This is situational football.
Want to know as a starter.
For these moments, and as an offense, you've got to love this
Oh,
situation.
man.
You don't want to play so conservative and have what you just said in the back of your mind. Can't you really? Can't make this thing. No. You want to flip that switch.
This season number 2. I was the backup all last year. Came in, had a playoff run.
To 2-0.
While not being the starter. I didn't start a single game. Every game I played, it was tied up or we was already losing. This is superstar mode, so it sticks to wherever you get drafted. No, Phillip Rivers was the starter. Daniel Jones got hurt. Yeah. This is year 2. I only played 6 total games in year 1. Didn't start a single one. This was my first start. It's James Murphy. Oh. Not bad.